Verreaux's eagle, the black eagle, lives where African cliffs drop into open air. Dark wings and bright white shoulder patches stand out on pale rock. Across southern and eastern Africa, it favors gorges, rocky ridges, and broken mountains that create lift. Steep walls also provide safe nest ledges for breeding. This broad-winged raptor is built for control, with long wings and a strong tail for tight turns. In cliff country, stability consistently beats speed and wind. From far away, it can look ink black, but in good light, the pattern is crisp and clean. The bold white V on its back flashes brightly. Its eyes scan ledges, boulder fields, and scrub pockets from high above the terrain. A small movement on a sunlit slope quickly draws focus from above. In many regions, prey centers on the rock hyrax, a stocky mammal living in cracks and stone piles. The eagle follows where hyrax colonies feed. Because hyrax stay near shelter, the eagle works cliff edges and steep slopes with repeated passes. It learns angles where prey stays exposed a little longer. Even when it takes other animals, it still prefers rugged ground that funnels movement and limits escape. Here, geography can equal muscle for survival daily. Strong feet end in thick toes and powerful talons made for secure grip. On uneven rock, that hold prevents slips and wasted effort during hunting often. A hooked beak tears efficiently, helping the bird handle tough hides and dense muscle. Large raptors must eat quickly when meals are irregular in harsh weather. Verreaux's eagles hold wide territories, returning to the same cliffs year after year. When prey and habitat stay steady, ranges remain consistent locally for decades. Pairs are typically faithful, and coordination shows in shared timing and space use steadily. A well-matched pair can defend prime cliff sites for years together. Nests sit on ledges or sheltered cliff recesses, often beyond easy reach from below. Added sticks over time can build a large platform nest for safety. Breeding is slow and careful because raising a large chick needs steady food and calmer weather. One season can hinge on a few good weeks. When the chick hatches, it needs warmth, protection, and frequent feeding from both adults. Rapid growth is balanced by wind and heat exposure on open ledges. As the young bird strengthens, it practices balance and wing control on the nest edge. Those early trials prepare it well for the first departure. After fledging, the young eagle often stays near the territory while learning distance and wind. Adult presence provides food support and steady guidance for months. Wind is a constant partner, and this eagle reads air currents with precision. Ridge lift and thermals allow long patrols with few wing beats across long distances. On hot days, rising air can carry it high above the rocks with ease. From that height, the land becomes a grid to check carefully. On cooler days, it tracks the contours, using slope winds and sheltered lines along rock. Cliffs break gusts, creating calmer flight lanes below for control. This species faces pressure where prey declines or breeding cliffs are disturbed by noise. Even powerful raptors need stable food, space, and calm each season. Power lines, poisoning aimed at other animals, and direct shooting can harm large birds today. Verreaux's eagles suffer most near expanding human edges and farms. Globally, it is listed as least concern, showing resilience across many strongholds overall. Local declines still matter, so protecting territories and prey matters long-term. Because it is tied to rocky terrain, intact gorges and ridges can act like natural reserves. When those places stay wild, the eagle thrives year after year. Along a canyon wall, the flight can look effortless, almost pinned to wind. Small tail and feather adjustments change its line immediately in tight spaces. That control is why it dominates vertical landscapes where mistakes are costly, especially in sharp stone country. Steadiness becomes the real advantage, always in flight. Field workers map territories and nests to track survival and breeding success over decades. Long records show which cliffs consistently raise young birds to adulthood. Conservation reduces disturbance during breeding and safeguards prey-rich slopes nearby carefully. Practical buffer zones, stronger community support, and safer power line design protect generations over time. For visuals, scale is everything. Towering cliffs, shadowed ravines, and wide sky overhead. The eagle's dark silhouette reads clearly on pale rock from far away. The hyrax connection can be shown without graphic detail. focusing on colony life among rocks. The eagle's watchful presence ties both to stone through shared habitat. Another strong angle is partnership, with a pair returning to a known ledge season after season. It shows how stability depends on unchanged places and steady food. Verreaux's eagle is not loud or flashy, but its presence shifts the landscape. When it passes over a ridge, animals below become alert and stay watchful. In the end, this bird represents cliff country itself, hard, high, and uncompromising. Protect the rocks and prey, and it remains there for the future. Young birds look browner than adults, with lighter underparts that fade as they mature. That shift helps observers tell age in the field with confidence. Seen well, the white shoulder patches and dark wings form a signature you recognize instantly. Once you spot it, every cliff pass feels deliberate and controlled.